So here we are projecting this code, and I can go in now and I can see that I have 54 students in my class, and I can see the responses to this first slide. I'm going to move to the next slide. What do you wonder about Pear Deck? Right now, what you're seeing on your screen is the teacher dashboard. So as the teacher, I'm seeing the responses in real time. This is a view I probably wouldn't share with my students, right? This is just a view that you would have. You could open this up on another device, but in real time, you have some great information. Like I can see that I maybe need to check in with Melissa because when she signed in, she doesn't look like she's having a great day. So I want to check in with her, or it already just gives me some great information with my icons. And we'll come back to this page. But this is the presentation. So if I had a projector or if I was doing a Google Meet, I would be right here in this presentation tab. And this is how I would access the presentation with students. So let's kind of look at how that looks different. So if I pull this tab out, then I've got my dashboard, my teacher dashboard view that I can interact and kind of see in real time how students are responding. But then I've also got my presentation tab that I can just have up on my screen or on my projector. Okay. So down here, here's my my toolbar as a presenter, as a teacher, and so I can go to the next bar, the next question type. This is a drag and drop question, so you can actually kind of see how that goes. So as students, and I can see that one in real time too. It looks like this. So again, here's my teacher dashboard. And I can see an overlay, so I can see how the whole class is responding, or I can see the grid view and just see each student, how they're responding to this drag and drop. And I can scroll through the students and check and see. And this is actually a nice social emotional slide to add to just check in with your kids and see how they're doing, right? So then I'm going to go back to my presentation slide and go to the next slide. So I thought this might be interesting. What are you guys doing? How are you surviving? It looks like a lot of you are downloading on Overdrive from DPS. Our stats are skyrocketing. So that's great news. Kids and teachers are really utilizing that. But as you're answering that, then as a teacher, I'm seeing these answers, right? So I've got Netflix, unfinished projects, gaming. One thing that's kind of interesting is if I click on the stars, that's what I can add. So let me click on a couple. Let's see. And then if I say show responses and I go back to my presentation mode, then you can see responses and we could discuss those as a class. But you'll notice you're not seeing any responses, any kids' names. You're just seeing a response that we can talk about, right? So that's kind of amazing with Pear Deck, okay? So you've seen a couple of different question types. Let's try student pace mode. So what you just experienced was the teacher was totally in control of the presentation and what was going on in real time. Everyone was in the same slide at the same time, giving their answers. But what if we move that to student paced?